Hi, Soji Fagade, Enterprise Experts, day 25 of my 30-day video challenge. If you have followed us so far, thank you so much. If this is the first video of the series you've watched, you can go back and watch the other videos in the series. They are all on our YouTube channel. We've talked about so many different areas of business and life in general, and I just to recap, decided to do this video challenge, essentially to challenge myself to shoot a video every single day for the next 30 days. And we're on day 25 now, and I kind of ensured that I didn't do one that was scripted or had any great deal of preparation for it. I mean, today I actually wanted to talk about time management, and as part of time management, I wanted us to look at the key things that sort of make people do very well in all the things that they do. And the vast majority of people who tend to do really well have a very, very good way of managing their time. I don't know if you know this, or I don't know if you have any friends who, whenever you call them at a particular time, maybe during office hours, they never ever answer their phones. Not because they don't want to answer or because they don't feel as if your call is important, but one way or another, they know that if you take that phone call, it's going to derail them from whatever task or objective they got going during the day. So it just sort of brings you to the thing about time management, as to how do you really manage your time in a way that ensures that you have the best use of your time. Because if you think about it, right, from the really wealthy folks, the Bill Gates, the Elon Musk, the Jeff Bezos, and the rest of us, all have 24 hours in one day. But how do they manage to get so much more done than the rest of us? And they have very, very busy lives as well. You think they've all got 24 hours in one day, and in those 24 hours, if you sort of break them down, you find that you got to sleep from those hours, right? So if you sleep for what, I don't know, 5-6 hours, some people recommend 8 hours sleep every day, it means that a third of your day is gone sleeping. And obviously you got to take lunch breaks, dinner breaks, and of course you got to have toilet breaks as well, so if you add all of those breaks up during the day, you probably got another 3 hours gone in your day. So that's 11 hours gone. Essentially, you then have what, I don't know, probably another 10, 11 hours or 12 hours, or maybe top work 13 hours to go in that day. Now, you probably travel to work, or you have, so you find that if you break down your day into time slots, you will find that in most cases, people tend to have what we call those times in the day when they probably don't do a lot, so, and if you think about it, of course you got to rest as well, during the course of the day. So you're looking at, I mean, pretty much productive hours in the day, anything between 8 to 10 hours. Now, those 8 to 10 hours, what you do in those 8 to 10 hours is critical. And you find that if you allocate time for everything that you do in terms of phone calls, responding to emails, and obviously listing out the tasks that you do, that you need to get done in one day, I mean, 9 times out of 10, you tend to get through them. So the technique I tend to use is to schedule everything. And what do I think, I mean, there's so many tools that you can use to manage your time on a daily basis. And when I say schedule everything, I mean, it means things like, if you look at your daily routine, and assuming you've got a calendar, and on that calendar it has a time slot of, let's say, between when you wake up in the morning. Don't know how early you wake up, I mean, most people tend, I mean, I don't know, they say that the most productive people tend to wake up very, very early in the morning and then get their most productive work done in the day. And of course you have time for exercise, time for prayers or medication, or when you say your affirmations, or when you reflect on the things you got to do or you did the day before and what you got to do for the day. So people spend their time doing all sorts of stuff early part of the day. When you list out those things that you need to do and write them down in order of priority, that if you don't get this thing done, I mean, your day is more or less not going to be as productive as you want it to be. So ideally, you want to have those things that would really, really be productive at the top of your agenda. And the things that if you, you find that some of us have is what you call a bit of procrastination when it comes to doing certain things. Just think you keep pushing them to the back, and hope that they go away. But the truth of the matter is that they never ever go away. So they remain there and need to get done. So I would say that as much as possible, get those things at the top of your agenda. And when you get them to the top of your agenda, get them done ASAP. And then of course you have the mundane things like responding to emails, like writing letters out, and dealing with your domestic stuff. I mean, you might have children, you need to get fed, you need to take them out to dinner, or get stuff done for their schoolwork or homework and all that sort of thing. So all of that takes time during the day. But if you allocate time for everything during the day, you find that you tend to end up getting more done. And if you say, for instance, on a 24-hour day, put a time slot for which you want to get stuff done. Between 6 and 7, I want to do this. Between 7 and 8, I want to do this. It might be one thing, it might be two things, it might be three things, And as much as possible, turn off all notifications on your phone that tend to get in the way. So if you know you want to get stuff done, as much as possible, turn off notifications from emails, from WhatsApp messages, Insta messages, or social media, and maybe allocate a certain time in the day when you want to go through those things that sort of affect you think are really important to get through on social media or your messages, and then you spend time in that slot or time of the day you've allocated for that element of your life to get them done. Of course, part of balance also means you need to spend time relaxing, spend time exercising, and spend time with your family as well. So all of that are important things that enable you to sort of work out your day. I hope you found these tips useful. We couldn't possibly cover everything in this short clip, and if you have any questions or you have some comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow on day 26. Wow, we're almost there. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I really appreciate your support and encouragement. Look forward to seeing you soon. Take good care. Bye now.